Hey friends, just a heads up. In this show, we touch on mental health and some other heavier topics. Nothing too intense, but we want you to take care of yourself and those who may be listening with you. Also, all opinions are our own and not affiliated with 21 Pilots in any way. Listen with care, and thanks for being here.
Hey, welcome back to Clique Bait.
Hi.
I was just listening to the music there a little bit.
I know.
Waiting for the beat to drop.
Okay.
How's it going today?
Good. I think I'm back in fighting shape. My voice sounds normal today.
For now, but we didn't get any comments, but you sounded hot last week, so I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
During the editing and the re-listen and all that stuff.
Okay.
So what's been going on? Should we get right into it today?
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Let's get
We should probably say welcome back. Thanks
welcome
for
back.
coming back. If you are back and if you're new,
welcome to.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you.
We're very happy to have the returning people and the new people. Anybody who wants to listen. India. Oh, were we going to shout out like Switzerland or somebody?
Switzerland? Wasn't there something in Ohio you wanted to mention?
Ohio's still leading the way in the United States.
Not.
But we got South Korea. We got Turkey checking in.
I think you said Turkey before.
Yeah, we're global, man.
It's exciting. I was on socials today. There's groups. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's some Facebook groups for like the shows that are having like special messenger discussions. I don't know if it's from a shoot off of our group. I don't know what's going on, but somehow I got into one of our shows and was talking to somebody that was on there, and I just mentioned like, oh, I think I follow you on TikTok. And she said, you do? And it's my name. So I said, yeah, we're at clickbait_pod. And she was like, oh my gosh. Like she totally knew who we were. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool. Like,
I was like,
celebrity status, man.
It's kind of exciting. So
Z-list celebrity.
Yeah. Z.
Yeah. Like all the way down there.
I don't know if we're that far down.
Oh, we're not like, I don't think we're in the top 10 letters, are we?
No, but at least M.
How many followers are we at now?
Oh, like collectively?
I don't know.
Sounds more impressive if I do it collectively, but no. A little over 300 on TikTok and a little over 100 on Instagram.
Hey, as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So we're getting there. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's take it away here.
Let's go.
What do we got? What are we starting off with?
Oh, that track list is circulating again. It came out on a British record store's website 2 days ago, I think, in the morning. Okay. People noticed that it was out on the page. So it's starting to come around again. People talking about, is this fake? Is it out as a confirmation of, okay, someone else has this list now, it must be true, or are they working off of fake info? We don't know. No one's come out and confirmed it yet. So I don't know. I just was a little chat with you. What do you think?
Well, you say no one's come out and confirmed it yet.
Right.
There's only two people that could come out and confirm it.
Well, I mean, there's several people that come out and actually confirm it, but it's gotta
be the label. It's got to be them. That's all I trust.
Yeah. So nobody in the actual know has actually confirmed that this is correct. So what's your take? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's not fake? What are you feeling? What are you leaning more toward?
Well, me being the skeptic that I am, everything is fake until they come out and say it. So I think it's not real. I don't think it's someone like nefariously making it fake, like screwing with us, but I think it's not. It's not official.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a couple things. I'm with you. I think on this, I think I'm afraid to be like, oh, it's totally fake, and then have it come out and it wasn't fake. But then I'm also afraid to be like, oh my gosh, this is a track list, and then have it come out and it's not at all, and then it looks stupid. So either way, it looks stupid. So I think I'm with you. I'm like, I'm just going to wait. If this is it, cool. If it's not cool. Because everybody's getting really excited. And there's like all kinds of posts like, claim your song,
Well, I don't know if this is the appropriate time for me to do this, but hot take, which I've told you and the family.
All right, let's do this. Let's get into this.
I don't think the contract is on this album.
Okay.
and you heard it here first. I'm sticking to that. It was released as the contract - single. Every time someone releases an album or says we have a new album coming out, they put it on the platforms. I use Apple Music, so I'm familiar with that. It's down in the bottom on the coming soon row. And the song they released is available, and the rest are grayed out. And sometimes there's a track list. Sometimes it just says track 1, whatever placeholder.
Right.
This has not yet happened for this album. And it's been very public as to when it's coming out. So
not really.
It could be there.
We just know September. We don't know an actual day.
But if there was a song from it, it would be there.
But you're right. Okay.
And so they're either playing games. They didn't put it into Apple correctly when they submitted it. I don't know.
Well, we know there were some issues there. But
I'm just telling you that I don't think this song is on the album, number one. And I don't think that this is the album cover if that ends up being the case. This is the cover for the single.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's
if
my
it's
hot
true,
take.
You heard it here first, folks. I am going to say I'm leaning more towards it being incorrect, not the actual track list, as more than I am it being the right track list for a couple of reasons. I feel like it's too perfect with our theories. With all the decoding that we think we found and Tyler's little tippy type thing he did. I think it's just literally too on the nose.
Yeah, I agree.
And yes, our theories do tend to be mostly correct, but there are some things in there that usually we're like, oh, that's what that was. This one's too on the nose. Right. It's too perfect. Right. The length of it, I just don't know if that many songs... if we're going to get that many songs. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a full length. It's not an EP. So, or whatever, an LP. They've been clear about saying it's a full length album. So I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I think there are enough songs to close out the storyline.
Right. Well, let me explain this to you. This is something that I found as to why I believe that it might not have this many songs. So let me find it real quick here. So we know amazing Stolen Potential on Instagram at Stolen Potential. He does
we don't
fantastic.
Know him,
we don't know him, not at all. Sorry. No. Sorry. I just mean we know of him.
Yeah.
Amazing videos. Totally love watching his explanations for things. Like totally spot on. Perfect. He posted about this track list and saying, what do you guys think? What does everybody think? He's kind of in our camp of this is just too on the nose for it to be correct. But somebody shared like a really interesting thought. Of course, they like really dived deep. So basically what they were saying was they actually took a look at the merch side of things.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to do it, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Interesting.
They noticed that the description for the album booklet said that it was 16 pages long. Okay. So out of curiosity, they went in, took a look at the other booklets from the other albums, and they found that there were like 2 patterns that they go through with their album booklets. What? Why are you smiling at me like this?
It's just, please tell me what other band do people go to this extent
right?
to do
this?
This
is like sleuthy stuff. I love it.
It's just crazy.
This is amazing.
It's crazy.
My true crime brain is like so... like all the neurons are pinging in this one.
I love it, but it's nuts. I mean, come on.
I know, but it's totally awesome. Okay. So basically the last 3 albums, they did a 20-page booklet pattern. And within those 20 pages, there were the 2 patterns that I just told you about. Okay. So each of the booklets have about 20 pages and then they have these 2 patterns to go with it. So one of the patterns, is like Trench and Clancy. Okay. They have songs on every page except the last 2 pages where they put the credits. Okay. And then the back cover is a photo of the band. And then a photo of the band takes up 2 other pages. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like in the middle kind of thing. You open it up. There's like pages of the band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or pictures, of the band. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Right. Then they saw that the Scaled and Icy style there were no acknowledgements at the end. There were just photos that replace those acknowledgements. Okay. Are you with me?
Yep. Following.
And that's where they put like the song spaces. And then again, the photo of the band took up 2 pages. Okay.
Okay.
And then the back cover didn't have any songs on it. It was just a blank back cover.
Yeah. Okay.
If Breach follows the Trench and Clancy pattern, it would have like 9 to 10 songs to be able to fit within that 16 pages.
Okay.
Okay. If it follows Scaled and Icy pattern, it would have between 11 and 12 songs. They also noticed that there could be a third style, which would be like a blurry face and a vessel style, where the booklet's like super duper reduced with the lyrics of 2 or 3 songs on a page. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Which would give them more space for songs, but that just doesn't seem like they haven't been following that pattern for a long time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So for them, for this theory, a track list of any more than 12 songs wouldn't be correct because it wouldn't fit in those 16 pages.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically after Vessel, they have followed this booklet pattern for their albums. So because it's listing the Breach booklet as 16 pages, you can't have enough space to put all those songs in there. Unless they went all the way back to Blurry Face Vessel and put like 2 or 3 songs on a page.
So Blurry had 14
doesn't sound right. Yeah.
tracks. Trench had 14 tracks. Scaled and Icy has only 11. Clancy has 13.
Because those have 20-page booklets. This one has 16.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So they're saying for it to fit in 16 pages,
it's got to be Scaled and Icy or less.
It's got to be that or less.
Yeah. Okay.
So anything more than 12, it just doesn't sound right.
I mean, I feel like 10 to 11 tracks make sense.
Yeah.
Especially since it's a continuation of Clancy where we had, what did I just say, 14 or 13? Yeah. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Listen, any new music I'm good with. I don't need it to be 15 tracks. I'm cool with 10.
Right. Yeah. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this. Have you read the song titles? Like really, like a lot of people just kind of scan over them. But have you read the titles before?
Not one time. You know why? Because like I said, until it comes out from them, I don't want to get caught up in the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I don't really want to go down the rabbit hole either. But there's song titles like Crossfire and Blue Wire.
No, I did see Blue Wire. I haven't seen Crossfire. That one's weird. I did see Blue Wire. I'm like, what are we taking apart a bomb here?
But
what's going on here?
Yeah, there's another one. Something about glass. Oh my God, I can't remember. But they're like so dramatic.
Yeah.
They're like not a Tyler song to me.
Yeah, and this is
they just sound very, very dramatic.
This is the dramatic conclusion of the story, but I don't think it's going to be.
It just sounds too like Inferno. Remember we got Inferno? And we're like, oh, Inferno.
Yeah.
Like it just is too.
Drag Path makes sense. I'm on board with that one.
Well, hold on. So that was my next thing I was going to say. So Drag Path, yes, it absolutely 100% makes sense. But why would they leak that more than a year before they're going to put it on an album? I don't understand. That seems like too...
I don't know.
So anyway, if this is all true and we're talking like idiots, then we are. But that's my theories. That's my thoughts on it.
I'm just telling everyone, don't forget about my hot take.
Yeah, do not take it to the bank.
There's just something not adding up here with this to me. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, moving on from this track list.
No fun intended.
No fun intended.
So we really like these 2 reviewers, Eric and Kyle.
We do.
They go by RykerRoad. That's RYKER Road, ROAD, on YouTube. And I think they have a podcast called The Cavecast or something. I've never checked that out.
I think they've got a couple things, yeah.
But they do reaction videos to all kinds of things, big into Sleep Token and other things. But they took on 21 Pilots, probably a year ago, I guess? Right around when Clancy came out.
Yeah.
I don't know
maybe
the timeline,
like a year and a half.
It hasn't been long.
Yeah.
They haven't been fans for long. But just like us, just like everyone else, they did a couple reviews and instantly became super fans, went to some shows, had the shirts.
No, they haven't gone to shows.
I thought they went to one.
No.
All right, well, I got that part wrong, but they're wearing their shirts. They're just into it deep. And the comments come in and tell them, oh, you need to check out this album. So they've already done every album, I believe. Yeah, they have. Yeah. Oh, they haven't done Regional Best.
Well,
they've done self-titled and all the other albums. They're like 15-minute videos, so definitely check them out. We'll tag them at some point because they're our favorite. But recently they started down the road of No Fun Intended, and I'll raise my hand. I'll fall on the sword. I never listened to that either.
I have not, actually.
I like to listen to music on my phone, maybe when I'm in the car or through my AirPod. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, so that was the only place to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when I watched their reviews and heard a couple songs like Drown, I'm like, this slaps. I like it. I'll talk more about this later, but I don't really like to think of 21 Pilots without Josh. So it's weird to listen to just Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds heavily influenced by Eminem to me, but I'm digging it so far. So
That's
if you guys haven't checked it out, which I'm sure if you're listening to this show, you have. But if you're not and you're new, you should check it out.
Well, I mean, I haven't checked it out and I'm on the show. So
true. Yeah. Some would say you are the show.
No, I'm not. I'm the lead singer. No, I'm kidding.
You are definitely carrying.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid, I guess, to listen to it, but backtracking.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Great news for you.
Some guy.
It's on Apple Music. As of the 20th.
Mystery man.
Mr.
Woman,
Misty-eyed.
Mr. Misty-eyed.
Guy, Mr.
Yeah, it's
the picture's a guy, so.
But yeah, it put this out.
And he put it on Apple Music, and I posted it on our TikTok today because I just saw it today coming up on X. A lot of people were talking about it on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like calling it Twitter just to be like, on you. But anyway.
A lot of people still do. You're fine.
Whatever you want to call it. It's not a bird anymore either. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just an X.
Fine. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I saw it a lot as I was looking through messages today. And so I went and looked, and sure enough, there it was. And so I posted it on TikTok, and quite a few people were like, what? Where do you find this? Oh my gosh. And yeah, so I guess not a lot of people knew about this. I tried to find out who this Mr. Misty-eyed person is. Cannot really find out much information. There's a weird theory going on with some Morse code on the bottom of his album. I don't think we need to get into that, but
I don't think you can just take someone else's music and release it. So my spidey sense is up a little bit that this might be someone in the camp.
So someone is saying that it would not be out of the realm of possibility for it to be Tyler. I don't know why he would do it like this. I feel like he'd use Blurry for it.
All right, listen. I'm going to make a proclamation.
Okay.
Tyler, I know you're listening.
No, he's not.
Tyler, you have 3 kids. You have a beautiful wife. You have a family. Pay attention to them. Stop doing this. What are you doing? Why are you coming up with these personas, Mr. Misty-eyed, blurry face, and teasing us and making us go bananas?
That's okay.
What are you doing?
He doesn't like bananas.
I don't
No
either.
bananas.
I don't either. But I'm just saying, like, why are you messing with our heads? Pay attention to your wife.
No, do not. Pay attention to me.
Have more kids. Do something.
Because I don't
Find
have more kids. Oh, kids are terrible. Anyway. No, I just, no, we want more stuff. This is good.
But I want it to come from him so I know it's real.
I got it. I hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, though. I feel like it would come from Blurry or something else. You know what I mean? I don't know about this Mr. Misty-eyed guy. Maybe Mr. Misty-eye's taking us into the new era. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? But anyway, so that's that. It is now on Apple. Another
For
thing,
now.
real
I wonder
quick,
how long it'll last.
I know. I'm like, go get it now. Go download it now. Another thing I want to say about the RykerRoad guys, we're both really not YouTube people. Not that we just don't like it. We just have other things that we're busy doing. So we don't have time to sit and watch YouTube. But I heard about them from somebody in our Facebook group, not our particular Facebook group, but one that we're part of.
Yeah. A band one.
Yes.
Yes.
Saying, oh, if you like reaction videos, go watch this. Well, they totally got me like hooked. I love watching reaction videos.
Yeah.
It's so fun. But if you want to, like, you've never really gone down that road before, start with them.
Nice road.
So good. Thank you.
RykerRoad. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh God. I just don't want to be funny anymore.
Yeah, don't.
Anyway, start with them. So good. Reaction videos are super fun because, like, I don't know. I've been a teacher for a really long time. So like the light bulbs going on in people's heads is like the best thing in the universe. And so watching people that have never really heard them just like, whoa, like just be blown away by them. It is so fun.
It's super heartwarming too, because it's like, oh, there's another person on our side.
Another person
convert.
Finally. Yeah. So anyway.
I like them because they're short and sweet and to the point.
They're short and sweet, and they're like, they like know their stuff. They know what they're talking about. They know about music.
Yeah, they definitely
understand
have
the
a
lyrics.
music background for sure.
They're good. I really enjoy them, and they're really large cups.
Well, just one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on. Oh, this is
you. I don't know anything about this.
I just want to get your opinion on this. So there is a change.org petition that is now circling that has, at last look, which was like last night, I think, 107 signatures. So I don't know how far it's going to go. Mm-hmm. But it is to get 21 Pilots to play the halftime show in the Super Bowl.
I'm so down.
You are?
Well, listen.
Oh, I don't like it. I'm not in it.
I think I know why you don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a stab at why you don't like it in a minute. But after seeing them at the hockey game, they're made for this. They're so entertaining. I mean, they can put on a big show at the fire and everything.
Yeah.
And outside of the LA one with all the West Coast rappers, the halftime shows suck. I mean, they suck.
Yeah, they do.
So I would love to at least see, a band that I like. But my stab at why you don't think so is because you don't want them to get any negative press. And they're going to get a ton because the whole world watches the show.
100%. So
there's going to be at least 50% of the people that don't like them. That's always how it is. And everyone's going to say they suck and whatever. It might set them back on their journey, which seems to be picking back up again toward mainstream stardom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's a couple of reasons that I say no. Sorry, I guess 3 reasons that I say no, because 2 of them are the Jingle Balls we went to. People just don't get it. Yes, personally for me, I want to see them on that stage so bad because I just want to see them again. So yeah, selfishly, I would love to see them out there, but people just don't get it. And Tyler's going to come out there in his Clancy mask and people are gonna be like, what is this? Yeah. And notoriously, it doesn't matter who you are, everybody rips the halftime show to shreds. I mean, Pink came out and like flew around the stadium and people hated it. Like Lady Gaga's was friggin' phenomenal. The Weeknd, he did amazing. And it was, people just ripped it to shreds.
Well, here's the thing. So, at the hockey game, we were lucky enough to get barricade. Don't ask, but we were able to go down and be barricade. I think the Super Bowl halftime show is made for TV. And so if you're in there, you don't really see it. And they're not really a TV band.
Yeah, I don't know. So I get what people are doing. I think it's super heartwarming. I think the guys knowing that this exists would be like, oh, wow, you guys, thanks. But I also don't think this is for them. This is not their style. They don't want the notoriety. They don't want to be...
Well, it would have happened back in 2016 when they were huge.
Right.
I mean, it would have happened.
I just don't think this is for them. Or us, really. We're not... That's just not the type of fan base we are. So, I don't know. I'm saying no. I'm not signing it. If you signed it, that's great.
Hey, well, listen, good on the NHL for recognizing that the game is in Ohio and they're the hometown boys. So I think that was perfect synergy.
And I will say, like, everybody,
Ohio State,
I did not see a lot of negative press on that one.
No, and people were actually getting it in the audience.
They were getting it because it was mostly us. But
well, I don't think you can be from Ohio and not know a little bit about their shtick. I mean, come on. You got to know something.
But I feel like that was enough. Like, that was a small enough venue. That was a small enough population of people that worked.
Well, we don't need this. That game had huge viewership on TV, and there was 100,000 people in the stadium.
Sure,
we're good, guys. It was good.
It was good.
That's good for them.
It's good. All right, moving on. The only band in the world.
Yeah, the book.
The book
is now an audiobook.
It's an audiobook.
Which I'm into because I still haven't finished reading the other one. I'm such a bad reader.
Well, I'm into it because I've been waiting for you to finish the damn book, and I can't pick it up because you're watching it. You're reading it.
Yeah.
So
I've commandeered it.
You have commandeered it, and I've been trying to win. So if you're listening to us, author and people and only band in the world, I've been trying to win. When you give your giveaways,
well, tag them, and I'm sure that's a good.
I mean, maybe.
Might be a little.
But anyway, yeah. So it's an audiobook. It's coming out. I'm frantically scanning through here to try to find. There it is.
You can only win it. You can't buy it.
Friday. No.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
All right.
No. You can win like copies of their book.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm not going to buy it again. You already bought it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's available Friday, July 4th. So tomorrow, as you're listening
for our American listeners,
to the American listeners,
for the Great Britain. I'm sorry,
but ready for this? It's free of charge.
Oh,
it's free. They're not making you pay for it.
Do you have to have like a platform or something like Audible to listen to it?
It says if you sign up now, you're going to get it straight to your inbox to download.
Ooh,
by next Friday.
Nice.
So you can go to theonlybanditw.com.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, it's the only band, itw.com. Sign up, get the free audiobook.
And what I've read of
July 4th.
What I've read of the classic, open it up and read it yourself version, it's good.
Yeah.
So try to go get it.
I'm excited.
And then when you're not listening to us, you can listen to this book.
And if you're like me and you like to listen to audiobooks while you're driving or cleaning or whatever, it's perfect.
Yeah, but I want to be clear. The priority is listening to our episode first, then listen to the book.
Well, we're out on Thursday. So
that's fine. Just saying. Make sure you listen to our episodes first.
All right.
Okay. I just wanted to take a quick moment to recognize someone from the 21 Pilots family who's very important, who deserves a moment, I think, on this podcast and from everyone. And that's Mark. ReelBearMedia Mark Eshelman. I think it's okay to say his last name. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
He might as well be the third member, right?
Sure.
When he's at the shows videotaping the crowd in the GA line or whatever, he's like a celebrity in his own right. Everyone's Mark, and wants to shake his hand and whatever. And
yeah.
Also,
I got
just puts
super
out
starstruck when I saw him at the hockey game. I wanted to yell for him.
But yeah, for sure.
It was really nice.
He stole the show during the live stream, the pajama one with his pajamas. So he's just a cool guy. Been around forever. Been with the band since 2009, pretty much their videographer and their creative director. And we love Mark and he does great work. I don't think he's shot some of these more cinematic videos, but everything you see on YouTube, like the behind the scenes tour stuff and whatever, is all Mark and it's good stuff. So thanks, Mark.
Way to go, Mark.
Yeah. Just wanted to give him a moment. He deserves it. All right, moving on. I just wanted to bring up something quickly that I've seen floating around online a little bit, mentions here and there, and then mostly because we just got off from our vacation, just got back from our vacation, which was a Disney cruise, and all the Disney people were there with all their, they're dressed up like they're going to the parks and they're in cosplay and whatever. Yeah. And it made me think, like, are we a cult? Is the Clique a cult? Because
do you think Disney adults are in a cult?
100%.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I mean, yes and no.
Nothing let's pause. Nothing against Disney adults. We're personally not Disney adults, though Disney is important to our family.
Yeah, 100%.
And we do lots of Disney's things and we really like Disney, but we're not like the dress up people.
Yeah.
But hey, if you are, good on you. That's awesome. And it takes a commitment and you deserve a gold star because it's awesome.
So I'm going to tell you a few things that I think we're not a cult. I think we're a cult.
So you're leaning toward the not cult situation. Because I thought you were leaning toward the we are.
I think we're a cult in the pejorative sense where people just use that word. Because the true definition of a cult is a group with extreme or unusual beliefs. I don't think we have unusual beliefs in the Clique. I mean, we believe in a fake city. And
we don't believe things, it's not a belief system.
We don't, but some people.
No.
Some people seem pretty.
No, I think everybody that goes through this knows it's a metaphor. They know that.
Here's the part that I think negates the true definition of a cult. They're often focused on a charismatic leader and characterized by high levels of control over members.
Yeah.
Tyler has no control over us. I think that's clear.
I don't think he wants control over us.
He doesn't want it, and he doesn't have it.
If he did, he would very much stop.
Yeah, I think he's very charismatic, but he doesn't go putting messages out there like kind of telling us what we should do. He stays away from the political stuff.
Yeah.
He's not trying to push any kind of agendas on us. So that's why I think we're not really a cult. But it can also mean, on the flip side, to be devil's advocate here, a group or movement with strong devotion to a particular idea or figure. We all love the boys.
Yeah, I could say that.
We love Ned.
I mean,
we got our little creature mascot. So
I feel like there are a lot of people who would be like willing to literally fist fight if someone said something against them.
Yeah.
I mean, me possibly included.
Well, I don't think we're going to be drinking any kind of Kool-Aid or having any kind of ritualistic things. No. I don't think that if Tyler told us to do something, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe some of us would.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is. I don't think we would do anything silly or crazy or weird. Cult is thrown around as a pejorative that people just use, like PTSD. It's a real thing that some people just throw out there and say, oh, I have PTSD, when it really means you don't really have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on record saying we are not a cult. We are a passionate fan base, for sure.
Oh, totally.
And we love our leaders.
So passionate.
But we're not a cult.
Yeah.
So we can put that to bed online.
I think I'm leaning toward the not a cult because cult usually has a really negative connotation. I don't know any good cults out there. If there are some, please shoot me a message, I guess. I don't know. And I don't think anything happening here with us and our, the clique is bad. I think it's all really good things. I think
it's healthy,
are there for each other. We're there for the boys are there for us. I think it's just a big fam.
Yeah, agreed.
In the club.
Dysfunctional time. In the club, we all fam.
Yeah. So I think we're just a big family, not a cult. Does that make sense?
It does. So everyone online that's saying that,
it's all good stuff.
Shut it down.
All good stuff happening here. I mean, there's a few little, bad apples sprinkled here and there that like to get really, claws out.
That happens. That happens in any family.
Like to gatekeep things and like to be really rude and
sounds like my family at Thanksgiving.
Every show and push people away from the barricade and whatever. I'm not going to say names anyway. But yeah, so I think ultimately we are a good thing. I think the boys are a good influence. I'm saying no.
No cult. We are family. We've got all our sisters and me.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Sure.
Case closed.
All right.
All right. Moving on to, what are we moving on to next? Oh, TOP fans in the wild doing great things.
Yeah. So this one, I like to like screenshot things when I see them, and it got lost in our vacation photos. So I'm sorry, this is late, but yeah, I don't know if it looks like at Allison from Boats.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it looks like on TikTok. I don't know if it's like an acronym for something. If it's just from Boats, great, but that's what it looks like.
Maybe her last name is
Allison,
from Boats.
Maybe it's from Boats. I don't know. But it looks like at Allison from Boats. But anyway, the contract had been out for a day. And then I see this person doing the most amazing drum cover. Like, it was spot on.
And
like,
that doesn't appear easy.
It does not. It seems very intricate. Yeah. And so I just want to like shout out to Allison from Boats or whatever it is.
Ahoy.
I'm sorry. Stop. Maybe it's not and we're like picking fun. I don't want to do that. That's mean. But anyway, I went and watched some of the other videos and like the drum covers are insane. I also think there's a band that they play in. I'm saying they because I don't want to assume pronouns here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So check them out. It's really cool. I like watching people do drum covers. I don't know what it is. I think our son's a drummer.
Yeah,
probably.
So
I really like to watch people do the drum covers and I'm interested in hearing like what they hear and whatever. But so, yeah, I just thought like for it being out for a day and then this to be like totally spot on and perfect, it was like awesome. So yeah,
I love it.
Hats off to you.
Well, speaking of drums in air quotes.
Oh, okay.
And you'll find out why in a minute. I found this, I'm going to call him a kid. I guess I should say them. I'll call them a kid on TikTok. The handle is at Baterista49, Baterista49. And in the profile, it says the name is Yale Dunn.
Okay.
This kid is playing all the 21 Pilots songs on, again, drums, air drums, because they're buckets and plates and trash can lids and trinkets that he's found around his village or something, because it looks like a very primitive setting. So I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's staged. I have no idea, but this kid is pretty good. I mean, get this kid a drum set, somebody. Josh, if you're listening, hook him up with an SJC. He even put the little SJC on his bucket cover.
Yeah, it was so cute.
He cut the hole in it, put something in there to deaden it. He's like really trying to make drum sounds out of all these like junkyard things. And he sounds pretty dang good. He's not perfect, but he sounds pretty good.
Well, you can't be with a bucket and a plate.
Well, I mean, just sometimes the timing's off. You can tell he's like a kid. Gotcha. He's not a professional drummer, but he's good. So he's got 3,000 followers. He's doing better than us.
Jeez,
so, I mean,
right?
Go look this kid up.
Maybe
give him a follow.
Ask him to give us a shout out.
Seriously, I mean, look him up and give him a follow. At least just listen and comment. Like I said, he's trying hard and he's got the mismatched drumsticks. More than anything, he's a big fan, which is cool.
Totally.
And this, just real quick, I was able to find the one we mentioned last week.
Right.
The one who's playing guitar to the songs and is a little on the elder side. Her handle is at Algie Powers. I think it's how you pronounce it.
Sure.
Not spelled like algae, but it's ALGIE and then Powers, POWERS on Instagram. So check her out as well. And yeah, that's it.
Very
TOP
cool.
fans doing great things. Keep it up, guys.
Keep it up. All right. It is time for our lore dive. And I told you we were done with Blurry for a little while. So while Blurry's taking a rest, we're also going to take a rest from Blurry. And I thought we would, since we ended the Blurry Face era and we're kind of getting into the Trench era, let's talk about Trench and DEMA.
Welcome to Trench.
Welcome back to Trench.
Well,
welcome to Trench, I guess.
Yeah.
Since it's the first time we're really talking about it.
Yeah, this is the other kid in whatever it's called, Levitating. The guy at the end of Levitating goes, welcome to Trench.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not back there yet. Yeah. You were thinking Dua Lipa Levitating, weren't you?
No, I was not.
All right.
Actually.
Good.
Anyway, so this is going to be a little bit of a short one because I'm only going to talk about Trench and DEMA in the, I guess, geographical senses, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
We'll get more into the bishops and all that stuff as we go on. But so we'll start with Trench. Basically, ultimately, it's meant to be an analogy for mental health, right? Trench is not obviously a real place. Tyler created this world. He has complete control over it, and he can destroy it anytime he wants, just like he's told us, right?
Yes.
Each place, character name has something to do with a struggle against depression. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
If you go and take a look at the map of the continent, as we're going to call it, the continent of Trench, it looks like a brain.
Have we ever said it's a continent? Have they come out and said that?
I think they've said
makes sense,
continent of Trench. Yeah. It literally looks like a picture of a brain from the top.
Right.
You can even almost see like a skull shape to it. So
yep.
Yeah. So it's our brain, basically. So all the lore related songs, music videos, images from this era take place within one story that's being told within Trench. So it's like all happening in Trench.
Yeah.
We're entrenched in Trench.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, boom. Love it. No, oh, man.
You control your own destiny here with that button. I'm just saying, no one's hitting it for me.
Well, I don't have the thingy.
And I'm also not saying any jokes
also,
and puns.
Funny.
Exactly. So this is
anyway,
on you.
Fine. It's the in-between, basically, or the land that's outside of DEMA, which we'll get into in a second. So it's not quite safe from the bishops, but it's also not DEMA, what's controlled by them.
Yeah, they don't go there. It's like the wild.
Well, they
do. They can, but
it's not
they
completely safe from them.
Yeah.
But it's outside of their jurisdiction.
Right.
If you will. It's where the Banditos have their camp. Apparently it looks like Iceland for some reason. I don't know why.
I've never
Iceland's
been.
cool,
I don't know.
So, I mean, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But, all right. And also, apparently there's like a desert that's inhabited by cheetahs. I don't really get
Pet
that
cheetahs?
part. But yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. So that's Trench. I just mentioned DEMA. So if Trench is where we want to be, so we want to be in Trench, right? We don't want to be in control of DEMA. Then there's got to be the place that we don't want to be. DEMA, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So DEMA is like a city, and it literally means Tower of Silence.
Okay.
Okay. This is what I thought was really cool. It actually comes from a real religion. Did you know this?
I did not.
The religion's called, and I'm going to totally butcher this, I can tell, Zoroastrianism.
Okay.
Okay. Where they actually have towers of silence that are used to dispose of dead bodies. And the way that they do this is they have vultures come and eat the bodies. They put them on the tower. The vultures come and eat the bodies.
Okay.
Okay. Vultures, as we've seen, right? Tyler and Josh actually explained on Reddit that they were inspired by this because they thought it was sad and intriguing of the concept of a dying religion.
Okay, so hold on one second. Remember what I said about Tyler needing to spend more time with his kids and family and whatever? Like, how do you learn about, I don't just learn about this Zoroastrianism or whatever you said. They must have been like just perusing a history book or I don't know
or something. Who knows?
I don't have time for this. How do they have time for this?
I don't know. They're
anyway,
on tour buses
and they're super creative, and we're not. We're just people, I guess.
I guess.
They're seeking out information. All right.
Well, anyway, they just totally thought it was sad that this religion's dying, and that the reason that it was dying was something that they couldn't ever control, which was the lack of the vultures they needed to carry out their theology, basically.
Yeah.
So like, wow, that's such a bummer that this is dying because of something that you have no control over. Mm-hmm. You can't fix it. So the idea that something so natural and logical could essentially like ruin an entire religion was just like really intriguing to them. But this is where we get the basis for quite a lot of the things we see in Trench and DEMA itself. Was from this religion. So that was cool.
I like it.
So DEMA has 9 towers in the center of it. This is like a little village, I guess. It's like walls and towers, right?
Yeah, it's like the Vatican.
Sure. Yeah.
Kind of.
And each tower has a bishop that governs that area. Okay. So we've got Blurryface, also known as Nico or Nicholas Bourbaki. We're going to get into that later in an upcoming episode when we talk about the bishops. He seems to be the leader of the 9 bishops. No one's ever really come out and said he is the leader, but he really seems to be the leader. But the others, and I don't know if I'm saying these correctly, are Andre, Lisden, I think it's Rizdro? I don't know.
That might be a typo. I think it's Residro.
That's what I thought too. But when I looked at it, I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure.
Anyway.
So Carver, Nils,
yeah.
Vitomo, Listo, and Keons. Okay.
I think you nailed it.
Keons is Clancy's bishop. So this is something I just learned. I did not know this. I always wondered why.
You would think it'd be Nico based on all the lyrics and whatever else, but.
Well, yeah. If we're going with the Tyler and Clancy are different things.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See.
All right.
I don't know. This is too much. All right. Too much for right now.
Everyone's counting on you to know. What are you talking about? You
for
don't know.
Right now. I'm not talking about bishops right now is what I'm saying. All right. So yeah. So Keons is Clancy's bishop. Clancy was in this area of DEMA, in the area of DEMA that Keons controls. Okay.
Yeah. He's in his little tower.
His little tower.
Yeah.
DEMA represents the psychological idea that our insecurities, in this case, Blurryface is the personification of those insecurities, right? Can have control over you. Okay?
Yes.
Trench represents that place where you're not quite in control, but you are learning to compensate for those insecurities that you have.
Yeah. It's the suburbs.
Sure.
It's the burbs of Trench. I mean, of DEMA.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is where the albums and their themes and ideas really come into play. So we have Blurryface. This is and I put in quotes here, first of the albums to introduce these ideas and the storyline. And the reason I put this in quotes is because everybody's saying, oh, this could work and that could work. And Tyler said Vessel does and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to, in quotes, this is the first real, true, yes, this absolutely is part of lore. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's the first one that introduces a setting for everything. Like,
well, it doesn't introduce a setting, but we get Blurryface.
Yeah, but I feel like Blurryface.
That idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we wouldn't have the whole world until Trench comes, right?
Right.
So, its main idea and characters are Blurryface and all the bishops that control our insecurities and doubts. So, each one of these bishops have something to do with one of the insecurities or types of insecurities that we could have. Okay. Then comes the album Trench. We've got the new colors. We have new characters all being introduced, showing us that mental health is a cycle and something that we're constantly fighting and trying to escape. So that's the theme of Trench.
Yeah.
Leaving and escaping, right?
Yep.
And then getting pulled back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we basically just keep getting brought in unless we fight and rebel against them like Clancy.
Correct.
So then we get this album where we're seeing the idea that we can backslide.
Nice.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there are ways to push on through, right?
Yeah.
And find that reason to fight, which is when we end with Paladin Straight. Remember, he says it's reminds us why we fight right before we do, right?
Yep.
So I believe that in Breach, we're going to finally see Tyler ending the cycle of depression. And this is where my theory comes in, that he's going to accept his weaknesses in his form of Clancy and become a bishop in order to accept and take control of that part of his life.
I love it.
So I've wrapped it up in a little pretty bow for you.
Yeah.
That I think that's what we're going to get with Breach. So that's my theory on what Breach is going to be. And I think it fits perfectly within this theme idea that we have in these albums.
And I think it fits perfectly into the real world with Tyler as a man and as a person. I think I've said this before. He's got his family now.
Yeah.
He's got success. He's older. It's time to let go of some of this and just realize that you've made it. You made it. Dude.
And I think like Oldie Station, when he says it's like his letter to us about how he's doing, I think it was a little hint to us that this is over now, guys. Like like he says, found that fight for survival.
Yeah.
I'm pushing on through. Yeah. I'm doing it. Yeah, I have bad days. But
it's always going to be there. We've learned that from them in just real life. It's always going to be
them
there.
And realize that there's other things that are more important.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll always be there. It's just you got to try to push on through.
Yeah.
Cope with it, So
that was my quick one.
I like it. That was good. So are we ready for Song of the Week already?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, we're like on time, sort of.
I know.
All right, well, I am...
It's because the deep dive was not too deep.
Just deep enough.
Just deep enough.
I like it. I have the Song of the Week this week.
You do. It's yours.
And I'm taking it back to self-titled.
Okay.
Quick disclaimer before I get into this. This is kind of heavy. So it'll get kind of heavy here. We do the disclaimer at the beginning of the show. Mm-hmm. But this will be a little heavy and personal for me. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to end on a downer or anything. I'll try to make it as light as I can. And I also want to throw out there before I start that self-titled as a whole was a skip album for me.
Okay.
So I think we told the story early on how me in particular got heavily into 21 Pilots from being at that show as an observer, whatever. Anyway, went and downloaded all their stuff. Self-titled, I think I mentioned earlier in this episode, I don't like to think of the band without Josh, and Josh isn't there, so it's kind of weird. But then I heard Addict with a Pen live and got more into it and just started listening to it. Some great songs on there that mean a ton, and I'm really glad I listened to this one because this song is like my brain in a song. Every day. This might startle you because I don't know that I've ever talked to you about this.
But doesn't feel very good.
You guys might be witnessing like couples therapy right here on the air. Because I don't know that I've ever mentioned this to you.
Great.
But yeah, real quick. Do you know what month? You know how every month has it's a headphone awareness month or whatever. I don't know.
Sure.
Do you know what month June is?
Yeah, it's Pride Month.
It is, but before that was a thing.
Oh. And
I don't even know the timeline, but it's also, and it totally makes sense that people forget this and don't realize it. It's Men's Health Awareness Month.
Oh, that makes me sad that you said that.
Well, I say that because men feel that way.
Yeah.
The traditional gender roles and whatever, men have to kind of stifle that and be the man and whatever. And so men's mental health gets not necessarily frowned upon, but just, I don't know, pushed to the side.
Aww.
And I'm not saying pride is not important. Please don't take that from this, our pride listener friends. Pride's very important to us as well. But it's just, don't forget that it's also that too.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, and we're recording this at the end of June. So I think it makes sense. The album will come out, the album. We're not releasing an album.
No.
The episode
Surprise,
will
we're
come
releasing
out.
an album.
The episode will come out, on July 4th, I think.
No, 3rd.
3rd. Well, anyway, it'll come out in July, but I thought this was appropriate because it's the end of June. So I think this song really speaks to all of us and how we put on our daily masks when it talks about...
Can you tell them what song it is first? You've never said
what song it
is.
You're right. The song is Trapdoor.
Thank you.
From Self-Titled. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really thought I cleared that up, but I guess not. The song of the week is Trapdoor by 21 Pilots.
Thank you.
On Self-Titled. Okay. Anyway, please remember everything I just said and how it relates to Trapdoor. I think it speaks to all of us because as it starts out, it says, hold on.
He wakes up early today.
Yeah, I can't remember the lyrics. I'm so bad at this.
Puts on a mask that will alter his face.
Yeah. So I think this song...
I hope I'm saying it right.
Yeah. I think this song speaks to all of us because of that. Everyone does that, right? Whether we like it or not. No one out there really knows our true selves as much as we trust our spouse or have good friends or whatever that we think know us. Do you really ever truly know someone?
I mean, I
100%.
thought I did. I thought we had screens on our chest.
We do. But like, you know what I mean? Especially to the outside world.
I hear what you're saying.
There's maybe 1 or 2 people in your life that you can say really knows you. But to the rest of the world, they know a very small percentage of you, if they know you at all, you know? So yes, we put on our masks and we leave the house and we go put on our act. The only thing that really knows you is your own head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know you, and that's it. And like I said, as much as we try to like open up to people, we're always outwardly projecting something that's not truly us.
Sure. Yeah.
Inwardly, however, we're all battling things. Some are very dark and hopeless things, unfortunately. And even if it appears on the outside that maybe we shouldn't be thinking of those things, meaning like, I feel like I'm pretty successful. I have a great family, beautiful wife, and podcast partner.
Thank you.
But, you know, I battle some dark things sometimes. And the rest of the world, my friends probably say, like, why would you do that? Right. And I'm scrunching on my face like, what a loser. Like, why would you think about those things? You've got everything going for you. Well, even though it appears that way, maybe you don't.
It's true.
Especially inside. Maybe mentally you don't have, you know, everything going for you.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's true. Quickly want to get into some of the lyrics. People, listen.
People, friends, please turn it up. Turn it up real loud so the people in the back can hear.
People in the back and everywhere else. The word is blatant. Trapdoor. Not bleeding.
Not bleeding.
The lyric video that's on YouTube that everyone references doesn't help us here because it says bleeding.
It says bleeding.
It is not bleeding. It's blatant. That is in the lyrics by the band.
Booklet. Yeah.
And if you listen real hard, you'll hear it. And it also makes sense. Why would the trapdoor be covered in blood and bleeding? How does that make any sense?
So I've heard people like argue this before because in the group, people like every couple of months, someone will post, it's blatant with a question mark. Like, I didn't know this. I've been singing bleeding this whole time.
Yeah.
And so we go through the whole thing over and over again. But people are like, oh, well, I thought they were like referencing the, you know, British way of, oh, it's a bleeding this or whatever. I don't think they meant like actual blood, but like, oh, that bleeding toaster, you know, whatever. Kind of
like British bleeding?
Yes.
No.
So that's what everybody's thought process is as to what he is saying. I will say that it sounds like it and I can't unhear it, even though I know that it is blatant.
Well, I think after this little dive we go into,
it is blatantly blatant.
It might make more sense to you to understand that it's blatant.
Yes. No, I know exactly why it's blatant and I know why it makes sense that it's blatant and it makes way more sense than bleeding.
Yeah, 100%.
And when I found out that it was blatant and not bleeding, I was like, okay, that makes so much more sense.
Well, for those people that may not know,
let's go.
Blatant means done openly and unashamedly. Is that a word? Completely lacking in subtlety. So very obvious.
Very obvious.
You know?
Yes.
What does this mean as it pertains to the trapdoor? It's right in front of everyone's face.
Yep.
The line that really sticks out in this song to me, and, you know, like I said, this is kind of heavy and this song really speaks to my soul. And this, you know, I don't know. This is how I feel most days as a man is what goes on in this song, unfortunately.
Jeez.
But the line that sticks out to me and really helps me is nothing kills a man faster than his own head. I can't tell you how much I say that to myself daily as like a little reminder that get out of your head because you're killing yourself with these thoughts that you probably shouldn't have or don't need to have. So I use it as like reverse psychology, I guess, to tell myself that if you keep doing this, you're going to kill yourself because that's what's going to happen. Your head will literally kill you. And that stands for, that's not just me. I think that's everybody. If you overthink things, it will kill you, you know? So that line really stands out to me and is a good reminder. And I'm probably going to get it tattooed sometime, I think.
You're running out of space.
So let's talk about trapdoors.
Okay, let's do it.
They're used in magic, like magic shows to the, you know, usually put someone in a box and stick a bunch of knives in them and then the trapdoor opens and poof, they're gone or whatever.
Well, you just gave away the magic.
Well, sorry.
Jeez, way to kill the...
People aren't actually sticking knives in people on a stage, then they die.
What?
You thought they were doing that? Oops, I'm sorry. They're also used in like, old timey thing in houses, like to discard things down a chute. Or if you've seen Sweeney Todd or are familiar with the story, after he slits their throat, they go down a trapdoor and down to get incinerated and put in the meat pie.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that or know about Sweeney Todd, but that's what a trapdoor is.
Well,
it's
you're just
basically
really ruining everything tonight, aren't you?
Dropping into darkness or falling away.
Yes.
Ooh, fall away.
Ooh, fall away.
Maybe there's a thing there. So in this song, I believe it's being used as a symbol for disappearing into darkness right in front of people's eyes. The lines say, everyone gather around for a show, watch as this man disappears as we know. I think this is a metaphor for suicide or death, but it could also mean everyone watches I completely lose my mind right in front of you because nobody really knows me.
Yeah.
And so I'm falling through this trap door of my mind right in front of you while everyone thinks it's a show. Like this is John, JJ, he's a show and whatever, or whoever, Tyler, whoever says it is, whoever has this going on in their mind. And then the last line of the song really hits hard, man. It really means something to me. And I think it's just the key element of this is nobody knows his life.
Yeah.
That's
something I think that a lot of people said when Chester Bennington decided to unalive himself.
Yeah, and earlier tonight you mentioned
stuff Robin Williams.
Williams, yeah.
They seem outwardly like they have everything going for them, and then you don't really know.
Yeah,
you don't know their life. You don't know what's going on. That's why we got to be kind to everybody, guys.
Well, and I just want to, I don't want to get too much on my soapbox here about men's mental health, but I am a man, so
you are.
It makes sense that it means so much to me. But I really truly feel that that's how a lot of my brothers, my fellow men out there, feel every day. Nobody knows this life, and that's because there's
difficult to be part of that social dynamic.
There's a stigma.
Identifying as a male.
There's a stigma on mental health as a whole,
right?
But it really, especially I'll say this carefully, especially if you're not like former military or someone who's, experienced real PTSD. That seems to be the only time it's recognized or accepted. If you're just a normal guy who didn't do any of that, mental health to this day still has a stigma. Like, you shouldn't do that. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Pull your pants up, go to work, provide.
Let's clarify. When you say real PTSD, you mean things that society would consider to be a PTSD-inducing situation. Because, things happen that are traumatic for people that might not seem traumatic for you, but it triggered something in them that is extremely traumatic. So, yes, I know what you're saying when you say socially real to them.
Yeah, I was kind of calling back to how cult is used as a pejorative. So people say, oh, man, I had a bad soup and it gave me PTSD. It's not real PTSD. You're just using that word.
Society would consider to be
that's what I meant.
True PTSD-inducing
I meant
trauma.
Like if you've had a real traumatic event.
Right.
And unfortunately with men, the only time that's recognized is with law enforcement and military a lot. Yeah. It's even forgotten about law enforcement. A lot of my law enforcement brothers out there kill themselves a lot every day. So I don't know.
Well, this is why we need to protect Tyler with everything we have. He is trying to break that down for you guys.
Well, and it's why I love this band so much, because if you're part of the clique and you're a man, it's okay to talk about it and share with other people and do on platforms like this. So
absolutely. Well, I just had a couple things I wanted to add because I really like this song as well. I think it's like really raw and like out there, which I think is what he was trying to do, especially with this whole album. So just like the idea of the masks and why we wear them, like you've been saying, for men, it's like not socially acceptable to be not okay. So we put those masks on to make sure that everybody around us, doesn't see all that stuff inside. I'm going to actually take it from a identifying female point of view.
Yeah.
We wear a lot of masks. We wear makeup. We feel like society wants us to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's becoming more and more okay to not need to wear makeup, to just do whatever you feel, which is fantastic. But I'm of the age where I'm still in that point where I'm not quite okay to not wear makeup. Yeah. Personally for me. So that's another type of mask that we have to wear as a wife and as a mom. I feel like sometimes I have to wear a mask of everything is good and I'm going to fix it and it's going to be okay, especially for our kids. Have to constantly be okay, because when I'm not okay, then the house is not okay.
Right.
So, yeah. So wearing those masks is something that I think we all learn how to do, unfortunately, at a very young age as well. Children learn when they're grouchy or they're not happy that people don't want to be around them. And so they've got to hide that. They can't just not be okay.
Oh, how about this?
Then they don't get friends.
You fall and scrape your knee and suck it up, walk it off, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
That's a mask right there.
Yeah.
And no, it hurts. I want to cry. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I also want to talk about the part when he says nobody knows his real name. You're going on this male kick here. So this, I feel, fits for a man, especially, maybe not so much anymore, but names are really important.
Yeah.
It's your family name. It's a name that you want to live up to. You want to carry on. You want to honor, right? So when you say that nobody knows his real name, it's like, yeah, you know what the name is, but what does it really stand for? What is he?
Yeah. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Is it really his name, or is it just something you call him? You know what I mean?
Right.
And the fact that he just chooses one that he saw on a grave. I think we get the idea of like, oh, he just like picks one, but I am taking it as ancestors from before, people that came from his family before. He's just using that name.
Oh, I like that.
Because he has to live up to that last name. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's deep. I never put it that way.
I mean, that's how I'm taking it. And
I
the
saw
beauty
it as
of this music is we can take it however we want to take it.
Yeah, I always thought it was like he just took a name and borrowed it because nobody really cares what the real name is.
Sure. That could absolutely be. It could be that like, oh, who cares what you call yourself? Yeah. This is what we know you as.
Nobody cares. They just see your mask and that's who you are.
But I'm seeing it more as you have a name to live up to.
I like that a lot.
Men are like, gotta have a son, gotta carry on that name. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so he's using this name that he's seen on all these graves before because his family goes and visits or whatever it is. Yeah. But is it really something he can feel he lives up to or even wants to live up to? There are people out there who don't want to live up to their name. Or not, not popular. What's the word I'm thinking of? Not popular, but proud is the word. Yeah. They're not proud of who their family is or what their family's done. And they want to do something different. Right. Mm-hmm. Again, like I just said, the beauty of this, of music, of art, of anything is that it is subjective and you can take however you want to take it. So this is my take on it. It could absolutely be totally false until I could be like, no, actually, many picked it off a grave. Fine. Yeah. But this is how I took it. So anyway, and then the last thing I want to say is about that trapdoor, right? That blatant trapdoor. He says, everyone gather around for a show. I've seen people talk about the song like, oh yeah, in the olden days, they had people come and watch people be hanged and it was a show. And that very well could be. But I think what he's trying to say is we're putting on our mask. We're putting on a show for everyone.
Every day.
We're a player in this life, right? We are just trying to be somebody that everybody wants us to be. So everybody come and watch me do this thing. But what I really want to do is disappear through this door that's blatantly in front of you. You can see that I'm struggling here, and yet you're just watching me. And
the crazy part that nobody thinks about is everyone else that's watching him on that trapdoor is standing on their own.
Right. So everyone can see that trapdoor. We all know there's issues. We know nobody is perfect and nobody has a wonderful life. It's not always amazing. We know that. Yeah. And so it's this idea that we are putting on a show for everyone, even though inside we're clearly standing on this trapdoor. And it's almost like, to me, that little tiny part is like a plea of like, please help me. You see this door. Don't just watch me. Help me.
Yeah. And help me by saying it's okay to take the mask off and trying to really get to know me.
Right.
Try to know my life. Like it says at the end.
Right.
Like nobody knows this life. And you stand around and watch this man disappear as we know. That's how you know them to be. You don't really know who they are.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, they're gone.
Yeah.
And you never really knew them.
Another thing I want to mention about trapdoor, I actually think that the word trapdoor is very ironic in this particular case, especially as you're using it, is we all know we have this door underneath us that could open at any moment, right?
Yeah.
But whenever I think of trapdoors, I think of a surprise. It's a trap. You don't realize it's there.
That's true.
In cartoons, whenever they're running and the door falls, they like fall through the door. And it's like, oh, I didn't realize it was there. Their eyes stay in the top and fall down after them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a surprise. It's a shock that they're falling through this door. So the fact that he uses the word trapdoor and not like, I don't know, basement door or even gallow or something else.
Anything,
is that we have this idea that I guess we know it's there, but it could at any moment completely fall 100%. Out from underneath us and surprise us.
Yep.
And we don't realize, or it could at any moment stay closed for us and something could very well happen. Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, so that's all I wanted to say about Trapdoor.
I like it. It really opened my eyes to some new things, to my favorite song from Self-Titled.
Good. I hope so. That's the point.
Yeah, I just love that one. I love that and Aircatcher and Isle of Flightless Birds. And all of them.
What I really love about it is that like calliope sound, that carnival sound that it has in the background. It gives that illusion of like, hey, we're looking at this magic show.
Yeah, and everything's fine.
And everything's great.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually kind of eerie and weird if you actually hear the song and listen to it. It's blatantly not happy and exciting like it sounds.
You're right. So. And real quick, let me find this real quick because I think it's important to call out. I got some of this from, oh shoot, I didn't save it. Anyway, go to YouTube. There is a channel that is Therapist Reacts, I believe. Mm-hmm. He's done all the 21 Pilots, and it's funny when he's done this song, he's like smiling and bopping to the music, and it's like, this is not a bop at all. But then after it's over, then he tells you
that's 21 Pilots,
all the dark things about it. And it's just funny at the start of this song on his reaction, he says, I know at some point they're going to have me dancing. I know at some point they're going to scare me. He's like, I know what to expect going into the song. And boy, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
So I watch him for all the reviews, but this one, you know, I think it's important that if you're trying to understand the mental health aspect of this and all music, because he does all bands, check this one out on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for this week. Americans, have a happy Independence Day.
Yes.
United Kingdom, I'm sorry.
We're sorry. We're traitors.
Peasants and traitors. We're very sorry. But anyone else?
Are we though?
I don't know. And the rest of the world that's listening, have a great week and take care of yourselves. Please don't fall through your trap door.
No.
And we are Clique Bait, and so are you.
Stay alive, friends.